We are from Critics, an online invoice discounting platform. We are starting a GuruKool Series, an educative chapters which will come in front of people like you, which is a more informative sessions which will help you make your decisions better. What is GuruKool Series? We are a financial technology company and deal with financial products. So we feel that borrowers or investors who want to come into our platform should be educative of what they are getting into. So keeping that in mind, we thought that GuruKool series of chapters would be useful and helpful for people like you in future to manage your investments and borrowings in a better way. What is GuruKool? I think by now you would have heard, I'm just stressing more on cool. So guru is a teacher. He teaches whatever he feels is right and useful for the audience and the spectators or the students. So we thought, being a fintech company, a new generation startup, we need to keep this teaching very cool. So that's where we felt GuruKool would be a right word, and GuruKool series is what we are coming and bringing in front of you. So now I would like to take a few minutes talking about what is investment. So broadly, investment is like, surplus funds investing, and which requires money, time, education, care, and many more. Investments, regardless to what we invest, we expect a return. And predominantly what we talk about is investing in financial instruments. Otherwise we invest in time, spending time with family and recreations. These are all personal investments. So here we are talking about financial investments where we expect returns, and what kind of investments are available. So why people do invest? That's a good question which we need to know. Simple answer to this is that people invest to earn money or to get returns. One of the great investors of our times, Warren Buffett, rightly quoted this statement saying that if you don't find out a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. The zeal of making more money is the one which actually motivates individuals to invest. So that's where, how exactly you can make money when you sleep? It's a very good question. You're sleeping and the money is just growing. I think the better answer is investing. So there's also another saying which George Soros had made, which is also a point which we need to make note after the Warren Buffett statement, is that if investment is entertaining, if you are having fun, you are probably not making money. This is what this statement actually talks about. So investment is not entertaining. A good investment is very boring. So with all these things, a question arises where to invest. Investment is boring. Investment is required because we need returns. Because we want to sleep peacefully when my money grows. So where to invest? There are a lot of places where people park their surplus funds. Depending on their personality, investment objectives, risk appetite, time frame, and many more. Generally, people tend to invest in fixed deposits, banks, savings schemes, mutual funds, debt instruments, stocks, so on and so forth. Before proceeding to the different types of investments in a brief, what we should know is what investment is not about. Investment is not gambling. There are only two rules in investments according to Warren Buffett again. It's a nice one, we need to understand that very seriously. Rule 1, never lose money in investments. Rule 2, always remember rule 1. Very simple. So you can't just invest money somewhere where you will lose it. Investment are calculative and informative. Broadly classified investments are in 5 categories. There are debt instruments like your bonds and debentures, equity like trading in stock, private equity and preference shares. Mutual funds, there are too many mutual fund companies with specific mutual funds giving variable offerings and a set size. Then there is FDs and RDs and other saving schemes from banks. Then there are public provident fund, national savings scheme, post office savings scheme, Kisan Vikas Patra, senior citizen savings schemes. These are all either a bank or a government initiated activity. So finally, which is an interesting one which we should know and which is picking up, is that alternative investments like managed futures, hedge funds, collectible items, invoice discounting and many more. So next time we will talk more about all these investments in detail. I would like to end my session here now. Thanks a lot. Keep investing.